So Fiona, you and I have the huge privilege to be chaplains within the world of palliative care. Just in your experiences, you have helped people get in touch with their own spirituality. Tell us a wee bit sort of shape that's looked like for you and in terms of with all the different people that you've had the privilege of getting alongside.
Well, over the years, people would have assumed when the chaplain arrives at the door, it's the religious person coming and wants to know the denomination you belong to. And most people nowadays turn around and say, no, thank you.
Yeah.
And without actually knowing what they're saying no to.
Yeah.
So I've learned over the years to go, hello, I'm Fiona. I happen to be one of the chaplains. Is it okay to come in?
Yeah.
And when you go in that level, it's fine. I'm still not religious. And most people aren't religious nowadays, but everybody's spiritual. De Jardin says that we're spiritual beings, so if we just turn it around, we are human beings, but if we looked at ourselves as spiritual beings who happen to be human, happen to be emotional, then we start from that point. What's your favourite piece of music? What do you love about nature? What's your favourite film? And we start about a point of connection. And then we start to hear their stories. And from that point on then, we build a relationship and then we start to prepare for the future.
Fred, I just so appreciate you coming here. You're back today in the Macmillan unit, where your late wife Denise was cared for by the team here.
Yeah.
Tell us, Fred, when you and Denise heard and the family heard that she was moving to the unit here, how did that make you feel?
Denise was in a ward in the main hospital, and the whole family were called in, and we were told the bad news. Yeah. And we said, how long? And they just said to us, 6 months. So I think Denise got home that day, and very soon she took bad again.
Another key event that I know we'll never forget here as a team, we discovered that one of your children, Leslie and Ben, and they had plans for a wedding.
Yeah. The wedding was to be originally in our own church, but because Denise had been brought into hospital, we knew Denise wouldn't be able to get to it. And I think it was through you and Elaine and Natasha and Fiona that they arranged all that, and we said, God, that'd be great if we could get that done.
Yes.
So that was done, and the outside in the main hall out there, it was all decorated. There was food laid on, tea and all laid on for everybody. Fantastic day. But the main thing was, Denise was able to get wheeled down and attend that. Otherwise, we'd have maybe had to cancel the wedding, or she wouldn't have got to the wedding. Simple as that.
It was like a combination, you know. It was obviously you and the family were really important to her.
Yeah.
Along with her own Christian faith, which was a really key anchor in her life. I'm sure it meant the world both for you and Denise that, in a sense, we were able to go in the direction that yourselves needed, you know, and what brought her and yourself the most comfort.
So I came down here shortly after Denise died. There was a morning coffee.
Yes, that's right.
And that's where I met Nicola and Sharon.
Yes, the volunteer coordinator.
The volunteer, and they ever think of volunteering? No, I don't really know what it entailed.
Yes.
And now I've been doing it for 6-7 months now.
And sickness is one of the times where we actually go, gosh, my living's under threat. And then we take a look backwards with the family and friends and forward, and we realise, gosh, it's important to have conversations. What was important to us? What's valuable? Do I need to make a peace with? Can I plan for the future? I'm losing my future, but I'd like you as a family and friends to plan what my wishes are for when I'm dying. And we have a chance with the palliative diagnosis to look about that and sharing it, or letting go of a gripe, or letting go of a hurt, or forgiving ourselves, or forgiving somebody else. Or as I sometimes say, maybe you can't forgive somebody, which is the big quest we think chaplains have about you have to forgive everything. No, sometimes we just need to name it and go, I can't forgive the person, but I don't wish them an ill. Our colleagues, what would they notice was missing if spiritual care wasn't there as part of palliative care? The listening place, the stop place, the meaning-making place, because that's the bit that helps inform the doctors and the nurses in their care. Spirituality and palliative care also just reminds all of us that we're working together to complement this person in their living and their dying. So living for today, planning for tomorrow, it's about having the important conversations with our loved ones and friends, having meaningful conversations and experiences so that we can live well, prepare for our dying, and die well, which is ultimately the goal of palliative care.